pale summer moonlight shimmers on the seafloor. An octopus, unaware that dawn will bring capture, rests within a trap, dreaming fleeting dreams. Ahoy, Octoling! Up and at 'em, you lazy whiffle-waffle! This fight ain't over! Prepare for a royal whoopin'! But there's no honor in defeating an unarmed opponent, and you seem to have lost your weapon somewhere around here. And just where is here, anyway? Last thing I remember, you were battling my prodigy, Agent 3 in Octo Valley, when both of you were sadly attacked by someone. And somehow we got marooned here, and so, how's about we call a temporary truce while we find a way to escape? But where are my manners? I haven't even told you my name. I'm Captain Cuttlefish, leader of the new legendary Squid Big Splatoon. And you are... Psst. This is the part where you tell me your name. By Kraken, you lost your memory when you were hit the ground? You can't remember anything about yourself. Anything at all? Most interesting. I noticed you were humming the calamari incantation right before you came to. Could it be? Has that heavenly melody been etched into your very soul? I'll take your stunned silence as a yes! I've heard tell of Octarians whose souls were etched by those fantastic grooves. But that was a couple years back, during Agent 3's battle with DJ Octavio. Still, I can't shake the feeling that this is somehow related. In any case, sorry for psyching Agent 3 on you back there. Any fan of the Squid Sisters is a friend of mine. I mean that with all my heart. Now, dust yourself off and find your land legs. We need to get moving. Let's find a way out of here! Hey everybody, what's here to you, and welcome to Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion! Now before we move on, I just gotta say, I want to take a moment to appreciate all the detail in this area, because my goodness, this game is so pretty! And we're never going to be able to come back in this area again, there's just so many details. Not much going on here. How about we head up the ramp? This place looks abandoned. Agent 3 and I keep, Agent and I were keeping a vigilant watch over Octo Valley. When the word is Agent 3 disappeared, I'm too old for this. My back hurts. So, without further ado, let's get on to the subway train. This doesn't seem suspicious at all. So, what we want to do is we want to go on this way, and just like the Inklings, the Octolings can also swim in the ink as well. So that's pretty exciting. And we want to go this way, and... Oh no! A loading screen! I'm so frightened! What in the devilish is this place? Proceed with caution. Hey, that's an Octarian vault. You need a key to open it. Being an Octarian and all, you sure this place doesn't look familiar? Alright, so before we get too far into this, I just gotta say, anybody who's watched my Let's Play the first Splatoon game should probably know that this isn't the voice that I used for Captain Cuttlefish during the original Let's Play. But the thing is, Captain Cuttlefish talks a lot during this game, and if I spend like 20 minutes speaking like this, then my voice would get tired after a while, and I like recording long recording sessions, so that wouldn't be pleasant. So instead, I'm going to be talking like this whenever I'm talking Captain Cuttlefish's voice. So I do apologize for that lack of continuity, even though I don't really care that much about continuity. But anyway, We are going to be destroying these boxes because I feel like it, even though we already got the key to the vault. I just feel like destroying all these boxes in sight. Also, there's a platform up there, and there's a switch thingy that will take you over to that platform, but I honestly have no idea how to get up there. So if anybody in the comments can let me know how to get up there, then I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, we missed a balloon over there, and that's the reason why I'm backtracking for a bit. I'm sorry, I just like destroying everything in sight. So, let's secure those balloons, and continue on this way. Leaving this area, we're going to be giving up our weapon, so get used to seeing that.
I could traps and steal your weapon back, bunch of hooey if you ask me.
That's a funny word.
This looks a little sketchy, but you're gonna have to check it out. Well, we found a way out. Sort of. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
Searching for user ID. User 10008 confirmed. Greetings, 10,008. Your current location is Deep Sea Metro Central Station. My primary function is to facilitate your journey to the Promised Land. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Assessing communication efficiency. Efficiency 12.42%. Enabling contemporary speech mode. What is crack-a-lackin', home skillet? This is bound to the Promised Land for sure. I am bounded about it, so listen while I swing, not found you the facts. You have spent your entire life in the dark, your eyes closed to the new hotness that awaits. The Promised Land, a utopia of life beyond your wildest dreams. It is all that in a bag of cool beans. I will take you to the Promised Land now, not! Sight out. Only cats have proven themselves can error the Promised Land. Do you dig, dog? There have been 10,007 applicants so far, which makes you applicant 10,008, because that's how math works. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. Good luck and swing not found. This is the Deep Sea Metro Central Station, the realio dealio central hub of the facility. Here's your CQ80 and CQ card. They are so bad. Guard them with your license, because if you lose them, you will be error. Now come on and ride the train. Out T5000. Chain chomp yomp.
Applicant 10,008, eh? That's a big fall. I think I'll just call you Agent 8. This Promised Land must be the surface. I wonder how deep underground we are. There's no time to waste. Come on, Agent 8, grab those new dilly-doos and get moving. Where the heck are we? This place gives me the willies. Got any crappy cakes? Where the heck are we? This place gives me the willies. Got any crappy cakes? Okay, you're gonna be repeating the same thing over and over again. This loading screen is so pretty. Alright, perfect, Agent 8. Gonna rest my cuddle bones here for a bit.
Thank you for using Deep Sea Metro today. I am your humble conductor, CQ Cumber.
You gotta be squidding me, a talking sea slug.
Pardon me? I take it this is your first time riding with us.
It's just so cute.
Here's the deal. We're in a vast underground facility operated by the Kamabo Corporation. It's a series of test chambers connected by the deep-sea metro subway system. I see that you're in possession of a CQ-80 device. I take it your aim is to reach the Promised Land.
That's right. We want out of here.
Understood. The Promised Land is a paradise to which we denizens of the depths are forbidden entry. To reach it, you must pass a test at each deep-sea metro station. You must also find and collect the 4 things. When all 4 things have been gathered, your door to the Promised Land shall open.
So all we gotta do is pass some tests and find some things and we can get home?
I believe so. Let me show you to your first test. Press X to activate your CQ-80.
Aha! What in the blazes? Technology these days.
This is a deep-sea metro map. Go ahead and select the destination. Before I do so, I gotta point out a detail that I absolutely love about this. Agent A's thumb moves exactly in the direction that you move on the thumbstick. Like, I'm doing circles on my Joy-Con thumbstick right now, and she's doing it too. It's just so cool. But without further ado, let's go into what looks like the real thing, fake plastic station. Very good, now departing for the first test. I didn't know there'd be a test. I didn't study. At each station, the available weapons will be displayed atop the equipper. CQ points are required to take each test. We'll grant you 1,000 to start with. The test fee indicates the number of CQ points needed to take the test. The reward is how many CQ points that you will earn for passing the test. Now go ahead and press A to select a weapon. This area over in now is called a station platform. We could find me here at each stop. If you'd like more info about a certain test, come talk to me. I'm always happy to help. To pass this test, you must shoot and then touch the goal. The visibility here is quite poor, so be careful. Good luck. Take care out there. Once again. So after you talk to him a couple times, he's going to be repeating all the hints that he already said. And we also have like a little test dummy thing right here to test the efficiency of our weapons. So that's pretty nice. This is a turnstile. Press A to pay the test fee and begin the test. If you don't have enough CQ points to take a test, you'll have to come back to it. Thankfully, we do have enough. Trees? Man, this subway is weird.
Target acquired.
Octolings are your friends, right? Maybe try talking to them?
Destroy.
Egad! Are they really going to attack a fellow Octarian? You might want to try talking louder. You mean like this? Alright, Octo Expansion. The very first level is an Octoling level. So yeah, that's to give you a good indication on how challenging this single-player campaign is, because Octo Expansion is by far the most difficult single-player campaign in the Splatoon series so far. So yeah, now we have 2 Octolings that we'll need to fight, and a detail that I really like is that they look very different than the Octolings we've seen throughout our journey through Octo Valley and Octo Canyon in the past. We'll be getting more into that much later in the Let's Play, but without further ado, let's destroy you. I did not mean for that to rhyme. Seems like they'd be friendly to you, yet they're attacking, but why? Well, whatever, the next gate has opened up, so get a move on. Final checkpoint! Alright, we got some armor over there. Seek and destroy.
Ah! They got one of those things! Don't panic, hide in the trees and scope out to lay the land.
Alright, so what I always want to do, but I always forget about, is I always like trying to see if I can get on top of that pillar and destroy her before when she lands back. I always forget to do that. So we have a chance right here because she'll have another inkjet thingy. We just need to survive long enough. Come on. Boom.
Phew, you made it through somehow. The gate is open. Is this the way out? Octarians hunting Octarians. What has the world come to?
So, you may be wondering, that can't be the end of the level, that was very short and we haven't seen a second scroll or Sardinium. There are no hidden collectibles in Octo Expansion. Which makes my life so much easier because, my goodness, it was so nerve-wracking recording those levels in Octo Canyon because I'd always know that I'd forget one of them, and I did a couple of times, so I'm so glad I have one less thing to worry about during our adventure through this place.
Congratulations, you passed your first test. By the way, you received this memento when you fit us. It's called a meme cake. Meme cake, how do we pronounce that? Meme cakes are formed by compressing memories into physical form. They'll be awarded to you by Kamabo Co. to commemorate each test you passed. Use LNR to use our CQ80 menu to check out your collection of meme cakes. I'm probably going to be switching back and forth between meme cake and meme cake. I can never make up my mind on how to pronounce that. New stations are now available for you to visit and test your skills within. You can move freely to any station marked with an orange circle thingy. Safe travels. Huh? Is this thing working? Oh, I hear something. Come in, Agent 3. Agent 3, do you copy? Mic check, 1, 2. Who the heck are you? Excuse me? Pearl, didn't anyone teach you to respect your elders? Who am I speaking to? Where is Agent 3? State your names. I think I asked you first, dude. Anyway, I'm Pearl, but you may call me MC Princess. My deets, I'm short and sweet. I spit that fire and make posters. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Step to my game, I bring you pain. I'll never shook because I'm off the hook. Oh, check it, kid. Are you stepping to me with a rap battle? MC Craig in the house. Call me Captain Cuddlefish, but not because I cuddle fish. I didn't get a chance to finish reading that because it texted me way too fast.
I did not mean to make that rhyme. That was awesome. Okay, you two, that's enough. Mr. Cuddlefish, was it? We've had a radio here and heard your transmission. We're currently at Mount Nentai. Where are you calling from?
Mount Nentai? Why, that's near Octo Valley. Agent 8 and I were there, but someone seems to have taken us deep underground.
I see, so you and this Agent 8 don't know where you are? Sorry to hear that. But worry not, from now on, you'll have me, Marina, aka DJ Hyperfresh, supporting you. I'll get to work analyzing your surroundings, and hopefully I'll be of some help to you.
I don't really get what's going on, but hang tight, we got ya! Okay, well, anyone who loves rapping is a friend of mine. Thanks for the help. We're off to press some sort of test and make our way to the promised land. And by we, I mean you, Agent 8. Time to get after it.
Alright, so before we move on, I just want to say that we can go into this menu and check out the mem cake that we collected. So I will be collecting every single one of these in the game. There's one per level, and as you can tell by the incomplete fraction on the top right corner of the screen, there are 80 levels in Octo Expansion. This is by far the biggest single-player campaign in Splatoon 2. So I'm not going to be reading these verbally. You can check that out if you want. You can also zoom in and spin them around, like you spin me right now. So there's also a menu right here where we can change what our Octoling is going to look like. So we could move on to this level or this one, but we'll be saving that for next time. Because as for now, I'd like to imagine what Inkopolis must be like. And welcome to the magical land of the imaginary save file. So this is going to be our first of the online matches while we're playing it through Octo Expansion. And this is where it's going to be a little bit different than how we've been covering the online multiplayer modes in the past. So earlier in the Let's Play, I mentioned that I want to discuss every single weapon in the game, but not quite to the same degree as I would for something like the enemy bios from Earthbound. And we're finally going to be getting into that. So, every time we play an online multiplayer segment during Octo Expansion, I'm going to be listing off a couple of weapons that you can try out on your own time. And I'll be giving my personal recommendations for each of these as well. So, starting off, we're going to be talking about the Splattershot Jr., Splooshomatic, and Splashomatic lines of weapons. First off, the Splattershot Jr. This is the first weapon that everybody plays when they start playing Splatoon, and it is so good that a lot of people, even competitive gamers, will stick with this forever. It is a very good weapon. It may not be my personal favorite, but out of the shooting-based weapons, it's still pretty good. The first one is the vanilla version of the Splattershot Jr., which you'll always unlock at level 1. It will always be your first weapon whenever you're playing online. This one has a sub-weapon with a Splat Bomb and Ink Armor. This is definitely a great kit to start off with, because Splat Bombs are the most basic bombs you can get in Splatoon. They are very useful for getting people to run away from where you're going to be going towards. They're great ways to set up traps for your opponents, and the Ink Armor is also very useful as well, because this will make it so that you can have a bit more defense when you're playing the game, which is obviously very great for newcomers who might be a little bit more intimidated to get into a fight. The custom Splattershot Jr. has an Auto Bomb, an Ink Storm, and is unlocked at level 4. The Auto Bomb I'm not that big of a fan of because it seems like it never wants to work for me, but I always get destroyed by them. So it might be useful for you if you are into that kind of thing. And the Ink Storm is, while it's not exactly that great for destroying opponents, it's amazing in Turf Wars. So it's probably a great way to go into there, but you probably don't want to use this too much when you're playing in ranked battle modes. And the third one is the Kensa Splattershot Jr. This is a brand new weapon to Splatoon 2. It has the Torpedo, the Bubble Blower, and is unlocked at level 9. The Torpedo is a weapon that I haven't really played around too much with, but from what I've seen, it is amazing. Basically, it's a rocket that launches onto a nearby opponent, and it heads straight for them. And the Bubble Blower is just amazing. You get to attack people with bubbles, and that's just awesome. So, of these Splattershot Juniors, the Kensa Splattershot Jr. is probably the one that I'd go with, personally speaking. And as for the actual weapon itself, the Octoling looks so adorable at the end right there. As for the actual weapon itself, like I said earlier, this is a weapon that a lot of people stick with forever, and it's perfectly fine if you do that too. But just keep in mind that this is a very low damage attack, so it's probably not going to defeat opponents the quickest in the world, but it is very great for dealing with enemies up close because of how powerful its range is when you're attacking head-on. The next line of weapons we'll be discussing is the Splooshomatic. So these weapons, they have the highest damage output out of any weapon in its class, and it's a pretty powerful one. But keep in mind, the Splooshomatic line of weapons has the shortest range of all shooters, so if you want to go for range, this is not where you want to go. The vanilla Splooshomatic has a critting bomb and a splashdown and is unlocked at level 10. The curling bombs are pretty great for going around corners, so this is definitely a great weapon to use on a stage like Port Mackerel where there's a lot of narrow corridors. And Splashdown is also a very great one if you're running into a little bit of trouble and you need just a little bit of help to get away from your opponents. Or you can use them to splash down onto an opponent, so this would probably be a great weapon to use on, say, Tower Control or Clan Blitz or something like that. The Neo Splooshomatic has a Squid Beacon, Tenta Missiles, and is unlocked at level 18. Squid Beacon, I've already praised this thing plenty of times throughout the Let's Play. This is amazing in ranked battles. So, I don't really have much else to say about that. And Tenta Missiles are definitely my personal favorite of the special weapons. Now, even though it may not be that great for combat reasons, what I love about Tenta Missiles is they always reveal where your opponents are going to be located at. So if you're playing with the voice chat, for example, you can say, hey, I saw this enemy, they're heading over towards this direction, one of you might want to go take care of that. Just things like that. And the last one is the Splooshomatic 7. Don't know what happened to the other 6. This has a Splat Bomb and an Ultra Stamp, and is unlocked at level 23. Blast, we're on level 23! Yeah, Splat Bombs, I've already talked about those this episode, they're pretty great. Ultra Stamp is awesome. The Ultra Stamp is a pretty great weapon to use for defensive purposes because the hammer protects you a lot, and the only way you can really get splatted is if somebody comes from behind you. So if you have an Ultra Stamp and somebody's there to protect you from behind, you are pretty much unstoppable at that point. And also keep in mind that you can also throw the Ultra Stamp after you're done using it. And the last line of weapons we'll be talking about this episode is the Splash-O-Matic. There's only 2 of them, so hopefully we'll be able to get through them before we're done with this episode. The Splash-O-Matic has Toxic Mist, and Inkjet is unlocked at level 25. I haven't really personally played around with Toxic Mist that much, but it does a great job of slowing down your opponents. And Inkjet is really good for making last-minute victories, because you can fly around, see what spots of ink you can cover. It's just all around a pretty great weapon. And the Neo Splash-O-Matic has Burst Bombs and a Suction Bomb Launcher. This is one of the very few weapons in the entire game where the sub-weapon is different from the launcher that's used in the special weapon. So you get to use 2 different types of bombs, that's pretty cool. And the Splash-O-Matic, it doesn't deal damage very quickly, but it has very great accuracy, so if that's your kind of thing, then this is a weapon for you. So the last thing I'd like to mention before we wrap up this video is I'd like to try to do at least 2 online multiplayer matches in every Octo expansion episode, because if we do that and we show off a brand new stage each time we do that, then we'll be able to show off every stage in every mode in this game before Octo expansion is over. Now that we've taken care of all that, we're ending this video off here, so thank you all so much for watching this episode of Splatoon 2 Octo Expansion, and next time, Lady Gear to you! Oh yeah!